Okay?
All right.
Well, what else do I say here other than what the literal, you know what? So, I'm gonna give it just a few. I'm not really sure who's in here yet. Hopefully, a few people will come in. Beth Wrist, if you're seeing this feed, please go ahead and maybe somebody can help me out on how I can post a link, because when it comes to this stuff, I have no idea what I'm doing. But real quick, pulled into Super Quick to get a 2-liter of Mountain Dew. Come out the door, Raceland police officer says, "Tim Lyons, hold it right there. Got a warrant for your arrest." And I'm just like, is it ever going to end? Is it ever going to end? We work, we mind our business, bust hunt in, pay bills. We do nothing. We go nowhere, bother no one. And like, I mean, every time I see the cops now, I start shaking like a leaf on a tree because of what these jackasses have put us through for nothing. Nothing, guys. Like, how much more are you supposed to take? I work every day this week. Oh Lord. And anyways, I'm trying to catch my breath here. Hopefully Miss Beth can get into here. I'm gonna send her a text real quick, see if she'll go on. And if anybody knows how to do this, please help talk me through it, because I have no idea how to do this. But I will say that, is this what it's coming to? Really? I didn't even know he had court. We didn't even know he missed court. They said he had court on April the 24th. And then we just got run down in the parking lot at Super Quick. I'm not really sure who's in here, how I see who is in here, but bear with me, because girl, Tashana, yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Like, I really have no idea how I'm supposed to see what I'm streaming, who's going to see it. Like, can anybody help me out on this? And let me know how I can add some people in here, because I have no Okay, I hope this is still going, because I have no idea how it's not. No. I got my son trying to help me out, because I have no idea how this works. Hey, Nick Volt. Yeah, I know. I jacked it up. My son's trying to help me figure this out, and so just bear with me, please. I guess I need to, I really need to figure out how to drop the link in YouTube, because I'm not really sure how to do that. Let's see. Miss Beth, if you're seeing this, I sent you a link to this as well. Bug, maybe you can type this link from yours into the YouTube chat, go into the YouTube comments and drop this link in there, because I have no idea. When you went live, we got notified. Okay, right on, right on. I'm just at a loss for words, really. Like I said, bear with me. Literally, we're sitting in the parking lot getting ready to pull out. Officer whips in the parking lot and it's like, Tim Lyons, we got a warrant for you, buddy. Looks like you missed court. And I'm like, wait, what? We had no idea that he even had court on the 24th, or we would have been there. Yeah, Nick. Oh no is right. It's only a $750 bond, but $750 is a lot if you don't have it. Yeah, that's what I said to Shanta. I was like, he'll have court early in the morning. And it was, I guess, for, he went through a, what was it, like a safety checkpoint, and didn't have the current proof of insurance. They said he had a suspended license. I don't believe that. But we never got, I never saw that he had court on the 24th. We would have been there. He let him go. Man, I just don't know what to think about it. My mind is still, I'm emotional. What else do I say, guys? I'm not sure how to pull people up, or, you know, I don't know how that works. I'm trying not to ugly cry. I guess crying's ugly regardless, no matter what, right? But man, there's just so much going on. Hopefully, Miss Beth, you'll get that link, and I can figure out how to get you up there. How do I figure out, like, who's waiting backstage, or if the link is up there? I don't know how it works. I really don't. Goodness. I'm still in a state of shock. I really am. Hey, Miss Beth. Yay! Now I need someone to help me figure out how the hell I pull someone up here. Like, how do I see who's backstage, all that stuff? Cause Nick Bolt, you know how to do this. Where are you at? You're supposed to be giving me pointers here. Man, there's just so much, guys. Oh no, I hope I didn't screw that up. I think I did. No, I didn't. Thank goodness. I need to figure out how to change the layout, I guess. Is that what I need to do? Bear with me, guys. If you see me white out, it's because my son is trying to help me because I have no idea what I'm doing. How about no? Xander, I really wish you would just quit hitting buttons because you're gonna screw it up. Just kidding. Let's see. Y'all still hear me okay? $15 people watching. Who all we got in here? Because I have no idea how to tell. This is still blowing my mind, guys. I guess on another note, maybe until someone else can maybe help me figure out, how to do this. But these past couple years, with everything going on in Ironton, I've been looking into a lot of stuff, and as part of that stuff, one of their biggest things is recovery and helping people change their lives and get out of addiction. And yet, I was reading through statistics for Ironton, Ohio, and they remain. They beat Columbus, they beat Cleveland as far as the highest overdose rate. And for as many rehab centers and people that places that offer help for addicts, those numbers should be declining. And they're at an all-time high. What's really going on with all the money and investment in getting people where they need to be? Is because, to me, the community does not, it takes a lot of support and encouragement for someone struggling with addiction, whether it's alcohol, drugs, whatever the case may be. It's not more than just, a few family members saying, I'm glad you're doing okay and doing all right. Because if you feel like you have nothing to push for, sometimes that's just not enough. And it's shameful to see the way people look down on the others for what they're going through. Anyway, it is, Tashawn, it's about profit. It really is. Another quick thing is the fact that Lawrence County, Ohio has what they call a rainy day fund, which is basically just a slush fund for whatever major expenses may come up for something. And yet their overdose investigation fund has $2.07. Bear with me, guys. I got a good friend calling in. Miss Beth, I got you on speaker because I have no idea how this works.
That's okay, honey.
Oh no.
You're okay.
I got a good friend. I got a reverb too, Miss Beth. Miss Beth, I got you on speaker because I have no idea how this works. That's funny. I know you probably watching it on yours as well, huh? I got a reverb too, Miss Beth.
Well, I could see that you were on there.
I just need you guys to see that I really don't want y'all to get the kickback because, there's a reverb in it. I'm talking to her and she's got her YouTube up and everything, but I'm still here, Miss Beth. I just I took it off speaker. I took it off speaker because there was such a reverb, and I was just letting them know that I was talking to you, and I don't know. Maybe someone can. I don't know how to go to see who's in the back or who's waiting in the studio. I don't know how that works. Oh, Southern Girl, thank you. I did. I sent her a link. Miss Beth, can you check your messenger? Yeah, yeah, I'm all right. Just frustrated, you know. I don't even know how to. Let's see. Mm-mm-mm. I don't see anyone backstage yet, so yeah, it's gonna have you go through StreamYard. You'll have to go through StreamYard, Miss Beth. I can't wait to see how many haters are gonna be talking shit. And at this point, I really don't care because, man, I try to be good to people and treat people how I expect to be treated. And it gets me in my feels when people. Thank you, Southern Girl. I did. I sent her a link through Messenger, and say that again, Miss Beth. Um, yeah, I can hear you now, hun. Well, here's the thing: is I would love for people to hear what you're saying when you're talking to me, but when I put the speaker on, it gives a double reverb because not only I'm talking to you on the phone, I'm hearing it come through my video as well, and like I can, you'll have to turn like whatever you're watching on your end, you'll have to turn that off. So, but they'll still be able to hear you because I'm going to turn my speaker on. Okay.
Always do. You know, it's just a matter of time and patience. So go ahead and talk, because I don't know if people can hear me or not, but go ahead and tell. I know you said it a while ago what happened. All I'm asking is, can people hear us right now, honey? Because
Yeah, can you guys let me know if you can still hear Miss Beth? This is Beth Riss from Ironton. And just
let me know if they can hear. And you know, we'll do this no matter how we have to do it.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we will, honey. Everything's gonna be okay.
Good deal. They can hear you too, Miss Beth. Thank goodness.
Great. Hey.
So basically, I got off work. I left work about 10:30, and we ran up the roadway. So I stopped and got some food from Rally's, and then we stopped and got TJ something to eat from Wendy's, and they didn't have any Mountain Dew at Speedway. I was like, don't worry about it. We'll stop at Super Quick on the way home and grab it there. So get to Super Quick. Nobody there but the people that are working. That's the only cars there and us. TJ went in, come out the door, went to get in the car, and a Raceland cop whips in the parking lot and jumps out, and it was like, TJ Lyons, we got an arrest warrant for you. We were like, for what? He was like, oh, well, he had court on the 24th, and you missed court, so we got a bench warrant. And I'm like, seriously? Seriously?
That's crazy.
$750 bond.
Okay, let me tell you something. If you got a warrant and they want to arrest you, you know, they do. That's their job. But to come on private property and call your name out, yeah, I mean, when you're familiar with the police, because they constantly harass you. But I'm telling you what, this is a pattern, honey.
It really is, because
it is.
Literally someone would have had to call and say, hey man, they're here, their car's here. What, like, there was no one around. Wow. How does that happen that fast? They must have had somebody on standby, like waiting around the corner. Hey, there he is, go get him. That's literally how it feels. Damn.
Well, I just got a message that says that Butch going live with Sarah Page in a minute. Has he contacted you to go live?
Who is it?
Butch Morford, the attorney. I'm sure you were working and you didn't have time to listen to my video earlier, but yeah, I just got tons of people messaging me. Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Oh, you got a message just now that said
that he was trying to go live with you.
With me?
He might be trying to get included. If he does, allow him, honey.
Oh, that means that he's watching the live, or could be.
I'm glad for him. I'm glad for him. And if he's lucid enough.
I don't know this man, and I have no idea what he would try to be contacting me for, or unless
there you go.
It's because I'm on here talking to you.
Right. Hey, Bud, how you doing, buddy?
And really, I mean, I'm just still flabbergasted at the fact that for over a man, you know?
Well, I'm telling you what, it's like I said, it's a big club in it, but what I'm saying is, you know, you've got these young cops, I mean, they have no business trying to take care of a community when they can't take care of their own household, their spouse and their kids. But what I'm saying is, this is targeting, you know? I mean, they had to be watching for you guys. I mean, and you need to get the video from Super Quick, okay? And you need to get that. Okay?
I don't need video. I have dash cam.
Well, there you go. There you go.
I have dash cam that would.
I do too, and there you go. You don't need it, but I would get it as an extra precaution, honey. I would get that video from an extra precaution.
How would I be able to get? The only way I could get Super Quick's video is if it was court ordered. And
well, no.
Like I really wouldn't need
Freedom
theirs.
Information Act. FOIA, Freedom of Information Act.
That's not, that wasn't really the point. Is it really that? Was he that much of a threat to society for them?
Yes, because you know what? You guys busted him out. Just like you're in the same position I am, honey. Because I exposed that bullshit. And you do too. And they are going to intimidate you and frighten you and try to coerce you into stopping.
Every time we come to Ironton, they still ride our hind end long enough to run the tags, and then next thing you know, they pull off. But they make their presence known.
Well, yeah, they do. I mean, it's nonsense. It's just pure nonsense.
It's just upsetting, Beth, because you've been targeted. We were targeted. People are still being targeted over there. They're just too afraid to say anything about it. And I urge you guys,
I know, but you know
please,
what?
if you guys would just
contact me, and everybody's got to have the ace up their sleeve, honey. People tell me stuff, and it's fun. I appreciate the trust they have in me. I'm telling you what, for him to be in jail tonight over there, and what's the chances? What chances are? You know what I'm saying? Get out and call him out by name on private property, and you got a warrant. Now I understand you get a warrant, you can be arrested anywhere, but if you've got a traffic ticket, okay.
I get it. He had a job to do, and he was really cool. I'm gonna have to give credit where credit is due.
He is cool. I grew up with that. He is cool.
He offered to let him eat his food before they left. And like I said, and Tim said at the same time I did, man, honestly, I just lost my appetite. Well, who wouldn't? Who wouldn't?
You're right.
Yeah, and to Shauna, that's not even the point. It's the fact that there is a certain group of people, not even necessarily group of people, it's more of a, I guess it would be I guess it would be a targeted group of people, those that have struggled, those that have had a record in the past, those that have been arrested in the past, those that have had addiction, had run-ins with the police. How do you expect to move ahead? And they won't let their boot up off your neck.
I know.
They will not do it. And poor Chili, I just have to say that, because that poor man, I know he means well. I know that he does, but sometimes you just, you
get tired of people saying they're going to help you and they don't.
Yeah. And I'm not saying that,
that's pretty much it.
I'm not going to say that he didn't help us, but he didn't help us in the way that he promised. And I forgive him for that, because he jumped the gun. He came in saddles blazing, and nobody had seen anything like it. So,
right.
But here's the thing. Everything that he tried to warn people was going on and happening, and nobody wanted to believe it. Everybody said, "Get out of here, man. What are you like? That ain't happening here." Guess what? It was. It is, and it's going to continue to happen until somebody steps up and does the job that you're being paid to do. So who's going to do that?
Exactly. You got a point there, don't you?
He did come in like a wrecking ball. He really did. Southern girl.
Yeah. And you know what? I'm not trying to take anything away from children. You know, yes, I've said time and time again that he manipulated the interview with me because I was weak back then. That was 44 pounds ago.
You know what though, Miss Beth?
I have to give him kudos because he lit a fire under my ass.
Yes, absolutely. I was going to say the exact same thing. Yeah.
He sure did. He sure did.
Yeah. And he's being.
All the tapes that I gave him, his van was confiscated by the police, and we don't know where they're at, but they're transcribed. I have those, and so. I
think I'm going to just say that I don't think you have anything to worry about, Miss Beth. And I think that those got sent into the care of someone extremely trustworthy. I think you know who I'm talking about.
Absolutely.
And I don't think you have anything to worry about when it comes to.
Honey, I'm not worried. God will take me when he's done with me.
But I just think it's really messed up that, you know, a certain few people in Ironton are still proudly wearing that badge so boldly. Shame on you guys.
Absolutely.
And you know who you are. Shame on you.
Yeah, they do. They do. They know who they are.
And I do. If there is anybody over there that's being targeted, the best thing. Yep, the best thing for anybody to do that's being targeted over there, whip that freaking phone out and record their hon in. Because 9 times out of 10, they don't have dash cam. They're not going to have anything on their dash cams because 99% of them will say, oh, well, I don't have one.
Well, you know what? I believe if you look that up, that's state mandated. Okay?
It's supposed to be.
Yeah, it is. And they're supposed to have the body cam policy on their website, and they don't. They don't.
No, they sure don't. And you know what else?
Oh, God, honey, don't get me started.
Oh, yeah. When you go on to read the bargaining agreement, it hasn't been updated, and I can't tell you how long, and it still lists Belmont Hospital as the place that they're supposed to have their drug screens through. And how many years has that place been closed down?
8 years. 8 years.
So
But you know what? Here's what I'm saying. If they say they're going to have a random drug test for cops.
Hey, Miss Beth.
Firefighters. Do they have them for lawyers? Do they have them for judges?
I'm not sure. Hey, Miss Beth, can you hold on for me for just a second?
Yes.
Guys, I gotta mute you for just a minute.
What? He gets a phone call. Did he call you?
And I don't know. It just showed up Greenup County, so I'm not sure. Sorry about that, guys. I was getting another call.
No, go ahead and check it, honey.
It's I hope I didn't miss him. I don't think that I did, but
that's okay. You know what?
Hang on. Hold on, babe. Hang on, guys. take my stream down. Okay, guys, I'm back on here. Actually, it was Jeebus calling. And we're trying to figure out how to get him out of there now, because now they're trying to say that he's not going to go to court in the morning. It's going to be more like 8 days for whatever reason. Okay, I will.
The call will be terminated in 1 minute.
I love you too, sweetheart. Hang in there, okay? Okay. All right. Bye.
I spoke out about it.
Hey, Beth.
I'm rambling. I'm sorry.
It's okay. So that was TJ, and he said that now they're trying to say that he won't have court for 8 days, and I got to figure out how to come up with his bond.
Hey guys, you got a Cash App, Sarah?
No, I don't. I have PayPal. I don't want to do that, Miss Beth, because
Everybody
no,
together.
Miss Beth, please don't do that. I don't want to. I don't want to do that because I got a lady that I clean for, and I'm gonna see if she'll lend it to me and let me work it off.
Oh, honey, no. You know what?
I don't want to do that, Miss Beth. I haven't done it, and I don't intend to.
I know that, honey, but you know what? People want to hear the truth, honey.
That is the truth. That is the truth.
So, you know, you were just with him. I talked to him this morning.
I
You were
know.
just with him, and then boom, he's in jail, and he just called you.
And, yeah.
Oh, honey, I'm so sorry you're going through all that.
Well, they said somebody asked if they set a bail for him. They said it was $750, and I know that doesn't seem like a lot of money, but it is if you don't have it.
Yeah, $750. Hey, 10 cents now today is a lot of money. You know, $750 is a lot of money. So that's I mean, I tell you what, let me do a little bit of research and get my friends and do a little research, and we'll come up with all that. Listen, I'm telling you what.
Our PayPal is. I really don't. If anybody is inclined to do so, it's greatly appreciated, but you don't have to do that. And like I said, the lady that I clean for, I clean Airbnbs, and then also work at a gas station as well. I worked 6 days this week. Sunday's like my only day off, but it's our email, which is tim.lyons7780@gmail.com. That's the PayPal. I don't have Venmo, and I don't have Cash App.
I want to give a shout out to Shady Nation Gaming, asking, is it $750 or 10% of $7,500? And
I'm not.
People want to help you, honey, because you're exposing the truth.
I know, Miss.
Honey, listen. Let people help you. Okay? Okay? Take a deep breath, sit back, and just listen. Because this is all bullshit. And it will be resolved.
Can you imagine how many people are sitting in that jail over there right now that didn't do shit but get in their car to go to the store for a gallon of milk? That's what I think about when, like, that's literally what they're doing. They're harassing people, targeting people. They're fucking tyrants. Shame on them, man. Like, this area is, you know how riddled it is, Beth. There's absolutely nothing here for nobody and no one. Nothing.
Absolutely. And then they wonder why kids turn to heroin and, you know, everything else. Getting all that. there's nothing here. You're exactly right. You're exactly right.
Trying to figure out how to,
KRSA period said call bail bondsman. It might only be 10% of the 750. Well, you can do that, okay? But here's the catch. The bail bondsman, one of the bail bondsmen.
yeah, you don't get that money back if it goes through a bail bondsman and you get anything dropped. They get all of it. You don't get that back.
You have to put your property up, or you have to.
I don't have anything to put up.
I know, honey. I know. I say we all hook together and help these people out. Let's do this. Let's do it, guys.
I'm not.
Okay. Sarah, listen. There's nothing to be ashamed of for needing help. You know, I try to help people every day of my life, and there's nothing to be ashamed of. You know, there's nothing. Don't worry about it. We will deal with this. Okay.
Somebody
What?
said Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I see that.
No, he's not in Ironton jail. He is in think it's Boyd County.
Yeah.
Oh, my son just posted his Cash App.
Southern girl.
Hey guys.
You to add her.
So Jesus Christ, that's in there, that's my son. And he put his Cash App in there. Shady Nation Gaming. No, it's whatever. He said his bond is $750 when he called, and it's Boyd County, Kentucky. But like I said, the lady that I clean for,
Southern Girl, Ohio said, Sarah, I can help with Cash App and Venmo and send to your PayPal. Listen, these are good people, honey.
I know what they are.
They're good people. Now, I know Southern Girl. She's a good friend of mine. And she wants to help you, honey. Let people help you. You know what? There's no shame in asking for help. Okay? Listen, I know what you guys have been through for the last 5 years. You know that, right? So let people help you, okay? Put your Cash App on there. You did put your PayPal, right?
I did. I posted it in the chat. The Tim.Lyons as her PayPal. Yeah. And I really didn't want to do that, Miss Beth, because it's not about that press.
I know, honey. I know it's not about that. But let me tell you something. You got to stand up. You know, stand up and speak your voice. Freedom of speech is a powerful thing, and people tend to not use it. You know what I'm saying? Speak your mind. Nobody can do anything about it. And the more you speak out about what's happening to you or your family or your cousins or your uncles or your aunts, the more you do that, they're less likely to mess with you. Okay? But they continue to mess with you guys. I don't know why. I don't know what their thing is about you guys, but it's totally transparent on everybody's point of view of what you guys been through. You know? And I won't ask you any more questions.
Oh, Miss Beth, it's not that. You can ask me anything you want, and I will tell you 100% the God's honest truth about it.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you a question, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Who is the worst cop at IPD? Don't be scared. Who's the worst cop at IPD that's treated you the worst? Okay? Nobody. They can't.
Well, man, I'm gonna get a lot of backlash on this one, honey, but in all honesty,
if anything happens to you, we'll know where it came from.
Miss Beth, in all honesty, I'm gonna have to say Chad Goo, because he came on scene and allowed them to continue to do what they did. On the March 3rd incident,
right,
when that happened, and if you go back and watch those, he came on scene and showed up with his little gloves on, just waiting he was going to put his hands on somebody, all because I spoke
That's a steroid, buddy.
and said, and later even said, TJ said, look, man, she's got a pretty bold opinion about you guys. And, you know, she knows the terminology, because he was like, oh, well, we got to treat everybody the same. And we didn't read her pedigree, as if to say, I'm a female dog. And he said, oh, well, if she would have just kept her mouth shut and let him do his job, I'm so glad that whoever was with him, if you left that man, good on you, girl. Probably best decision you ever made in your life. And I know within my heart that you probably suffered abuse from that man. And if you got out of it, don't ever go back. Don't ever look back.
No.
And that's the only reason I say that, because he was supposed to be a superior officer. And the gentleman that made that stop is now a captain. That's sick. That's sick.
It is. I agree. It is. It is sick. And but like I said, they're going to continue to keep doing this.
They're going to continue to keep doing it until someone gets in there that says, "Hey, enough is enough," and puts that belt on and says, "Okay, it's time to clean house." But there ain't nobody that is able to do it.
Well,
Oh, there is, but wait. Let me guess. They made it so that that person couldn't run for sheriff. Imagine that. Imagine that, Miss Beth.
I know.
Howard County Observer. Hey, buddy, it's so good to see you. Well, they arrested Tim at Super Quick this evening on our way home from work for it was a failure to appear, they said, for a missed traffic. I think we had court, he said, on the 24th. We never had nothing telling us that we should be at court on the 24th, or we would have been there.
Absolutely. You would have been too scared not to go because they've arrested you.
Exactly. Exactly. And Shady Nation, it must be, I'd be inclined to say it might have been 7,500, because he said for sure 750 when he called and said to please get in contact with the lady that we work for, which is what I intend to do. And if anybody does, you don't have to, but if you do, it's really appreciated.
Yes, and you know,
people have hard enough times right now.
Let me tell you something.
Milk's almost $5 a gallon right now.
Right. Well, honey,
yeah, Lonnie, that's exactly what I said. They didn't send anything.
That's exactly right, Lonnie. That's awesome. Yeah.
Shady Nation said that Boyd County is 100 times worse than Ironton. You mean the jail or the police?
Both.
That's just crazy. Like, my twins have prom this weekend, and TJ's been so freaking excited about all of it. Like, the jail.
Listen, everybody on here, Sarah, hold on. Everybody on here, do you care about justice for Tim and Sarah? You know, it has nothing to do with me. I'm dealing with my own deal. But reach out and help them. You know, they are responsible for bringing Chili here. Although he wasn't welcome, he stirred the pot. You know what he calls controversy. You know, people thrive off of that. You know, but what I'm saying is, you are constantly being harassed. And there's people out there that do 10 times worse things. I can name some names. I probably will do tomorrow, but I can name some names. I mean, who actually videos himself assaulting a 2-year-old child, and then, oh, okay, I'll go there another day. But anyway, and gets by with that. And what cops get by with drug trafficking and fentanyl and all that meth and all that, you know.
And you know what? They tried. People were warned. Chile put that out there way before anything ever happened, and nobody wanted to believe it.
Yeah, I agree.
Thank you, Lonnie. I really appreciate that very much. Shady Nation, when I was in there, COs would make us fight and bet on us. Are you serious? Are you serious?
Let's talk, Shady Nation.
Wow.
You know, tell your story, because you know, nobody's gonna take up for you but you. Okay?
Wow.
Okay, see? Man, that's awesome, isn't it? Shady Nation Gaming is going to send you some money in the morning. See? You know what? You aren't begging for money. You're telling the truth. You're telling the story. You're telling your life, right? Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So listen, don't be embarrassed to accept somebody's help, honey, because sometimes you'll grab up to ask for help, and people are holding on your ankles to bring you down. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
let people help you, Sarah.
I can't see it yet, but whoever just sent me that money on PayPal, God bless you.
Yes, God bless you. And I think that was.
I think I know who it is. God bless you.
Yes, God bless you all that can help out Sarah and Tim. This has been going on in.
Like, y'all don't know. I'm like, literally, like, man, does it ever end? Like, is there not?
It will never end until everybody comes together and speaks out. People keep voting these same people in, and it's a continuous circus. You know, it's a continuous circus, and we allow that because everybody's afraid to speak out. But nobody can do anything to you for speaking out, right?
For a town, for a county that has literally 9 or more. Hang on just 1 second.
Is there anything that he might go by besides Timothy?
Lyons? Lyons.
No, that's his last name.
Yeah.
First name.
Tim, TJ.
TJ or Tim.
TJ or Tim.
My son's trying to call and get the trying to get more specific details that I can
give.
Record
it, okay? Just leave this on, let everybody hear it, okay? You know, all you gotta do is say, listen, I'm taking this call.
Oh,
and everybody's live, everybody's listening, okay?
Tyranny is alive and well, Miss Katie. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You know, when it talks about how it says that certain things will be given dominion on the earth, you know, I almost believe that is the police state that we live in, because they murder and kill every day and get away with it.
Right. Well, it's that immunity. That's immunity you got. You know, you had Fouts run over a guy Thomas and drag him 10 blocks to the police department, and then Jim Carrey gets on there, and this is not propaganda. This is court records. Gets on TV and says, "Oh, he's really," and he almost started crying. He said, "Oh, you know," and he killed somebody, drove him 10 blocks to the police department, and he's working in Xenia as a police officer. Okay, I mean, there's a problem. There's a problem, and if people don't speak up about it,
he said that
to be a problem.
He's not in there.
At Boyd County?
Yeah.
They must have him at Greenup County because that's where he called from.
Grant County?
He must called from Greenup County, and he said that it was his bond was $750.
But
Because they were checking to see if he's not even showing up as an inmate at Boyd County, but when he called, the number showed up Greenup County.
Okay, just document everything. You're documenting it right now because you're live. You know, how many witnesses do you have? So.
If they picked him up in Greenup County, even though his warrant was for Boyd County, would they have to take him to Greenup first and then take him to Boyd County?
Well, I'm not sure how that works over there. You know, I've been out of that business for quite a while, but I'm not sure how that works in Kentucky. But, you know, there would be a pretty odd reason for them to take him one place and then transfer him to another place, unless they're trying to manipulate your all's conversations. You see what I'm saying?
I don't understand that though. I really don't. Someone else just sent $20 and
God bless you guys.
thank
God bless
you.
guys.
He's at
You're awesome. You're
his
awesome.
bond is $750 cash bond, and I can get him tonight. Can you see?
Shonda Spencer, Boyd would have to be willing to come get him. Honey, I thank you for that, but there's no willing. That's your job. So I went many a time to the Orange County, Scioto County border or line and transferred a prison.
What?
So this is totally. I mean, Jim didn't kill anybody. He didn't hurt anybody. Okay. I prioritize everything.
He's in Greenup County Jail.
if you can go give them the cash tonight, they can sign the bond and get out tonight.
If I can take the money tonight,
If they get the money tonight, it takes about 30 minutes for them to get the money through the process, and then he gets out
I can take the money tonight, and they'll let him out.
I will do.
after
And,
30 minutes.
Let's do this. Spell the county.
He's in Greenup County.
Yeah, he's in Greenup County. I called Boyd.
I wonder why. But
I called Boyd County.
if his court date was in was in Boyd County, why does Greenup County have him?
I don't know. Probably they probably didn't have the room in Boyd County, so they sent him to Greenup.
No, they said they had 2 people.
Yeah, but they have one waiting.
Oh, Boyd County's full, so they're holding him.
They held him in Greenup.
They held him at Greenup. Man, that's crazy. Lonnie, thank you so much.
And then you can call Sowards, a Southern girl. She's very resourceful. You can call Sowards and go through a bail bondsman, but
No, they don't do Bell's bondsmen in Greenup.
Yeah, Greenup County doesn't do bail bondsmen.
okay.
We live in a
And then
They said they don't do that around
Shonda
here.
Spencer.
They really don't do that in our area. I've never heard of that in Kentucky.
When I looked up all the Bell bondsmen, they all popped up for Ohio.
Yeah, that's because Kentucky's a Commonwealth. They don't
Exactly.
So it's straight cash.
It's straight-
50.
straight $750. I need
Cash, isn't it?
yes, ma'am.
Where does that cash go? Why can't you use a credit card or a bank card? Where does that cash go?
I don't know.
That's a whole other subject. We'll get on that later.
Oh no, but I'm sick of my stomach, guys. This stuff racks anybody's nerves.
Okay, listen. I know, but listen, calm down because you see all the people giving you love on
I
here,
do.
don't you?
And it's greatly appreciated. And even if they didn't, I would still appreciate it just the same that you're here.
I know, and that people care, honey. They care because even though some people have fake names, or I don't blame anybody for that.
I don't either. I really don't, because let me tell y'all, after all that stuff came out on YouTube and everything started getting shared, I I was literally afraid to go out into public because I didn't know if people were going to believe me. And even if they didn't, oh well. But I knew that I had told the truth and that everything we'd been for, like, for what? For what? Because we watched Evan McKnight take our wallet and then deny it. And for the next 2 years, every time we were over there, we were being harassed and pulled over. And he's family. Literally family.
Hey, thank you. Plans change. Where to send money, Sarah? Question mark, question mark, question mark. And
It's
somebody said,
our PayPal is tim.lyons7780 @gmail.com. And then if you guys look on here where it says Jesus Crisp in the chat, that's my son, because I don't have Cash App. That is his Cash App info. Anybody that sends money, I'll take pictures and share with everyone. You'll just have to give me a minute and I'll put it on our community page and YouTube. Anybody that sent money, I will send you a special shout out. And let me tell you now, thank you, thank you, thank you. Because even though it's not a lot, I don't have it. I literally just got paid, y'all, yesterday. And all of it went towards course, rent, and utility.
well, so is your son going to call the bail bondsman or?
We don't have a bail bondsman in Greenup County.
You said that, but let's see here. Then other people on there are trying to send money, people.
Yeah, it's a $750 cash bond.
There are some good, decent people out there. And you don't have to look hard to find them. Some of them are brave and some of them are not, but that's okay. It is what it is. Okay. So your son said it's $750 cash. He called, right?
Yes.
And then he said, "Is this PayPal?"
The PayPal is Tim.
You need to. I know you're saying it over and over.
I'll do it. I'll go.
Type it in on the chat.
I'm going.
Okay.
Bear with me, guys.
Honey, you're fine. You're fine. Yeah, you don't owe anybody an explanation for what you're going through. You don't.
Chat
You don't
with
owe
everyone.
anybody.
Okay. Let's see. PayPal is. Like I'm cried out. Like I'm literally just about cried out. I know.
Listen. The more hurt you go through, the stronger you're gonna be. Listen, don't let them have that power over you. Okay? You're strong. You got this. So listen, let's just take care of this money thing right now, and let people help you. Okay? And accept it with grace, and you've already said thank you. God bless you. I mean, what more can you do? You know what I'm saying?
Wait, do I have to go into YouTube to post that in the YouTube chats? I think that's what has to happen.
Chat, yes.
Okay, that's why they're.
Girl, she said I could both copy and paste my comment, Sarah. So,
Gotcha.
Yes, just go on there and type your PayPal or whatever, honey. And,
okay.
Put it on there in the chat, okay? I don't know. Here I'll tell you what to do. And I don't do live panels, but first time for everything in there. Oh, Katie. I love Katie Fry.
I'm hanging in there, girl. I'm hanging in there.
Katie Katie, I sent you my number on email and you haven't called me. Call me, girl. Katie. Oh, honey. We got to put our brains together, girl. Got so much information.
Hey, I figured out how to get to the video on YouTube because I had no idea how to do it.
Let's do it.
Hey, I figured out how to get to the video on YouTube because I had no idea how to do it. Sorry about that.
Oh, honey.
Okay, let's see
You don't
here.
have to apologize to anybody. Nobody has to apologize for anybody. You don't have to apologize to anybody for anything.
Miss Beth, let me just say, I really appreciate everything that you've done for us. I really do. I wish every time you've needed anything, we could have jumped and run and did the same in return.
Well, honey, it's fine. It's fine. I'll always be here for you. You know that, don't you?
Yes, ma'am. And lots of prayers for Joyce. I hope you don't mind that.
No, I don't mind that.
I know. I can imagine. I'd be beside myself if that were Tim. And
yeah, it's not good right now.
Yeah, honey. Miss Debbie, I don't have a Cash App or Venmo, but my son is in the chat. He posted it earlier. Ratson, do you have the cell phone? Yes, I do. Ratson. Good to see you, by the way.
Love you.
Hey, Joe Cool. I didn't know I was subbed. What?
See? Look at the people of outpouring of kindness. See what I'm saying? Because you're authentic and people realize and they can hear in your voice what you're going through and what you've had to continue going through at the hands of the police department here and over there. Okay? Accept help. You know what? When you help somebody, they might not appreciate it, but I know you do. And it'll come back to you tenfold, honey, because you've been through a lot.
Thanks, Roxanne. I appreciate that very much. I'll have to fill you in on everything.
Yeah, Roxanne is the best.
So, Joe Cool said, what happened? Well, all over a 2-liter Mountain Dew because Speedway didn't have it. Tim got arrested super quick on a bench warrant, and we didn't even know he had a court date. Yeah, my son's in there as well on YouTube. The one that says Jesus Christ is my son, but basically, like, I literally think someone had to have said, "Hey, man, there he is," because there was no one in the parking lot but us and the people that worked there. And then the next thing you know, TJ walks out the door and this cop car whips in and is like, "Hey, TJ Lyons, we got an arrest warrant. You didn't go to court." And we're like, "What? What? Really? Wow." Like, y'all don't understand. I promise you, if we knew we had a court date after everything these fools have put us through, we would have been there with bells on. I promise.
Joe Cool, he has a court date.
No, he called and said that, well, when the officer arrested him, he said he'd have a cash bond of $750, and or he could wait and go to court in the morning. But then when he called, he said that it could be 8 days.
Roxanne is right. Sounds like a warrant. He must have been talking about some dirty cops. You're right, Dawn.
Right on. Do you remember the gentleman that used to work for Belfont, who no longer works there and is now a police officer at Flatwoods Police Department? He was coming into the store where I work. Yeah, Southern Girl, they said court isn't until 8 days now.
Well, I say we all need to pull together and get him out. I will send you money.
Oh, wow, it's Renee. Yeah, small bond. They ain't trying to hurt him. No, they're really not. But man, if you ain't got $750, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
It's good to see you, Renee. I love you so much. It's so good to see you guys. Thank you so much for the support. I don't know how to tell you guys what it means. I really don't. It's crazy.
Listen, it is.
I like TJ's really good at getting on here. He's really good at speaking his mind and reaching out to people. That's his thing. That's what he does. That's my Jeebus Chris.
That's right.
It took me 20 minutes to figure out how to even get on here and get it going.
That's okay. You know what? You don't have to have big old fancy thing on there. People want the truth. They don't want entertainment. They want the truth. And, there's Debbie. Girl, I love you. She said she can't find you on Cash App. Thank you, Shady Nation.
Thank you, Shady Nation. I appreciate that.
Yes, everyone share this out to everyone. Let's make magic happen tonight. Yes, thank you. God bless you. Yes, absolutely. I appreciate that.
Man.
Yes, let's share this with everyone and all pull together, guys. I agree with you, Shady Nation, but people are afraid. They're afraid.
Thank you, whoever just sent that last PayPal. Thank you very much. Like I told everyone before, I will put all this out on our community page, and I'll give everyone a special shout out. Thank you guys very, very much.
Well, there's a lot of good people in the world.
I'm trying to read chats and figure out.
You know what? Don't ever rush for anybody. Don't ever rush them. Take your time. If people want to listen, they will. If they don't, let them find something else to watch, honey. Don't ever say, "Oh, I'm sorry." Don't ever apologize to anybody. Okay? You haven't done anything, honey. You haven't done anything wrong. Oh, look here. Shonda Spencer, tell me we put a dent in the amount you need to get him out. Chosen, United We Stand. Absolutely, Chosen. I know her. Great. Thank you. This is all nothing to do with me. It's all for Sarah and Tim. We want to get Tim out of the jail before something like that happens. And, you never know. You never know what's going to happen, do you? Yeah, I promise, real. I promise those few bucks you send will come back tenfold. Shady Nation, you're exactly right. It will. Katie wants you to drop your PayPal again. Okay, Sarah?
Okay.
And Rayson wants to know what jail he is in. I think he's in Boyd County.
No, he's in Greenup County. Thank you, Tashana. Thank you very much.
Yes. Tashana, you're awesome. So there we go. So, welcome, Howard County Observer. And now, he contributed, and then he apologized for it wasn't too much. Honey, when you contribute to something, no matter if it's 10 cents, 50
Thank
cents,
you.
$2, You are trying to help somebody that needs your help, and
Howard
God bless you for that.
$20.
Thank you. That, man, anything y'all are sending is fantastic. I thank you guys so much. Xander, you need to confirm the others. And yeah, we've got a big dent put in it. My PayPal balance is $294 right now.
There you go. See what I'm saying? People care, honey. People care. Let's keep it up. Let's keep it up. You know, everybody's seen the videos of everything that's happened to you guys, and everybody experienced that video where you were going in for a job interview, and officer come up there and questioned you and said you didn't turn your signal on. Am I right?
Is this the one whenever I was at Jolene?
Yes, and then.
Hey, real quick, Miss Beth. Well, that way I can just get this out there, anyways. And I'm not gonna say last names, but you guys should know who you are. But Miss Laura, thank you. Caleb, thank you. Frank, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And like I said, the lady that I clean for, I'm gonna get in contact with her and see if she can't help me come up with the rest. Man, thank you guys.
It's amazing, isn't it? It's amazing when people want to help you going through what you're going through.
Yes, he is.
You know,
Southern girl, he sure is.
You know, everybody's like back to blue until it happens to you. Some of these people that are backing you, never happened to them. So they're like, damn, I don't want that to happen to me.
You know, on that incident in front of Joe Lynn, that literally was him. He saw who I was because he circled the block behind me. What it was is I'd pull in for an interview, and there was nowhere to park on the front side of the building. And where I had stopped and parked, I realized that he was arrested for it was a bench warrant. He missed the court date, Sob. And I swear, like, either there was somebody standing at the corner or somebody inside the store, like, hey man, they're here, their car's out there, that's him. Like, that's the only thing I can think of. We stopped at the gas station to get a 2-liter of pop. Cop whips in and was like, 2 months. We got an arrest. Like, seriously, does it ever end? I get it. He's got a job to do.
It will not ever end until everybody comes together and puts a stop to it, honey. It will never end. It's been going on since the 1920s here. You know, that's why they call it Little Chicago. And, you know, it's not going to ever end unless people speak out about it. You know, I have been doing this for 2.5, 3 years, and I speak out. And I am so glad. I appreciate everybody on here that's donating money to her, because you know what? This is ridiculous. And every one of you, God bless you, because so kind and so endearing to see people actually take up for somebody that's going through something you could never realize that you were going through. Okay? I'm sorry, I'm ranting.
No, you're not. Man.
Is awesome. And yes, and Debbie, thank you. She donated. Did you see that, Sarah?
Xander is supposed to come in here and let me know who did what on that.
Okay. Okay.
Nothing
I'm
to
scanning
attach
through
that.
here.
We're having issues, but you should be getting the.
Hey, you go on with the Fox Drake thing. You go on, girl.
Turn
I
your
love
camera
her.
off for a
Never
second.
met her, don't know her, but I love her.
Turn your camera off.
My cam off.
Yep. Keep the mic going.
Okay. Bear with me, guys.
Honey, nobody's gonna judge you for not having commercials in between when you need them for anniversary, okay? It's not about money.
Well, on YouTube, I have to comment this way. On this, you can take that one and comment on there.
Man, Shashanta's mom.
Thank you, Tashanta.
And Shady Nation says,
Of
you will
course.
send PayPal if you hold down on it and click in. Okay?
So, let's see.
You see that? Take your time. You know what? Don't be in a rush. You know? Don't be in a rush. You know, who do you have to please? Nobody. People come to terms with that. It's a brand new day. You don't have to please anybody but yourself.
Trying to figure out how, let's see, that one works on that one.
Man, Shady Nation is the bomb. To get him out of the dungeon, anything helps. Thank you, Shady Nation.
Is it Italy 420?
Mm-hmm.
I'll go back up here and see it is. I think it is Italy 420. And Debbie, friend of mine, she said, I'm trying to donate, honey. Okay,
So Alexis is my daughter-in-law. In the chat there, that's my daughter-in-law.
Okay. Okay. So anybody, you just heard her say that Alexis Atkins is her daughter-in-law. Alexis, and she said if it isn't working, you can use mine. And hers is you see it on the screen there. $ Alexis Atkins 33. Please, people, donate. Now, it don't matter where you donate. You know,
Oh, and I know this is a random thing to put out there, but I am officially a grandmother. Have been since
congratulations.
December. I have a grandson, and he's the sweetest little thing, I swear.
That's great, honey. You know, God works in mysterious ways, doesn't he?
Tashana, yes, thank you for putting that up there. I appreciate that very much. The PayPal, and then is the Italy,
Okay.
is that what it is?
No, it ain't working
Okay,
now.
listen. Debbie has an hour. She said, give Chris can request money from my Cash App. So go request it, and she will give it to you, honey. She's a good girl. She'll give it to you.
Do you know how to do that,
Tell
Sandra?
them to start sending their cash apps, like their names, and like don't put cash app, just put the cash symbol, and I can look them up, and whatever the amount they're going to do. Does that make sense?
You guys, I said,
Kinda, but they may not want to. They may not want to put.
Man, Shady Nation is awesome. I don't know who it is, but
Thank you. So, if you're trying to send to the Cash App, he said, and don't mind putting your I guess your Cash App handle on here. That way he can request it from you. If you don't mind putting that up there, please don't hold back for whatever amount you send, because it doesn't matter if it's 50 cents or $1, whatever is appreciated, and I appreciate it.
it's the sentiment. It's the person giving, and people don't respect that anymore. They don't. But praise God for everybody that did that tonight. And I'm glad that if I had anything to do with it. But let's see. And everybody on there, thank you so much. And we are not done. We are not done. So if you guys want to hang in there, we'll continue this conversation. And Sarah.
Yes, sir.
You remember the first video you put out? Remember that? Where they were haunting you, and then the video of him taking Tim out of the car and wrestling to the ground, and Goose stood there with his hands in his vest.
Oh, well,
I think
the CVS incident, Goo didn't have anything to do with that one. Goo's the one that showed up on the March 3rd incident. All because
right,
I was.
Let me tell you something. I'm going to interrupt you. Goo didn't have anything to do with it, but he was the supervisor. He watched them do that. And
No, he didn't. Fouch was the supervisor on that one, on the one where Tim got yanked out.
Yeah.
Fouch was the supervisor on scene no, Fouch was there and then Spalderic showed up.
Yeah.
But, man. Thank
Crazy.
you to whoever sent the $8 to PayPal. Thank you.
God
Thank
bless you
Debbie.
guys. You know,
Thank Debbie.
$8.
And Miss Debbie, thank you.
Yeah, Debbie's awesome.
I appreciate your all support so much.
We know you do. We know you do.
Whew, goodness.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm hanging in there. So,
You're overwhelmed, aren't you?
yeah, I'm getting
From the kindness
overwhelmed.
Of other people. And you know what? That's what makes somebody shows your character. If you are down on yourself and people reach out and try to help you, I mean, my God, they're lifting your spirits. You know, don't be around negative people. You don't have to. Thank God for all these good people in here. Man, I'm telling you, you're blessed. And
Oh, I was blessed with part of this stream, but I just feel overwhelmed. And I really appreciate y'all.
they know that.
I didn't.
We didn't even know how to do a panel.
I don't. That's like I said, that's Tim's avenue. But
Right.
so I got we got a big dent in it. I'll tell y'all that. And I'm gonna try to contact the lady that I work for and see if she can help me get the rest of it tonight.
Listen, I'll get the rest of it tonight, okay? I got you. Okay? If you wanna meet me over there or anything like that, I'll take care of that.
Are you serious, Miss Beth?
I'm serious. I'm serious. Okay? Just call me. Get off of here and call me on your private line. Oh God, Debbie, come on, I'll match me the $20. Debbie is awesome, and so is Shady Nation.
I got okay. So I have.
What's the total between both now, sweetheart?
And look, guys, just I promise. I don't know how this shows up, but this is
Your mom. Let me see.
this is my personal like.
Let me see what the amount is on your phone.
I have $266 in my Goal account on Dash app on my DoorDash, where I've been because I do DoorDash and I also work at the gas station, and then I have $307.86 in my PayPal account.
Hey, do we need to add that too?
Yeah,
Add that to the account.
see what I have there.
You're awesome, Debbie. Shady Nation. Southern Girl. You guys are all awesome. Thank you so much for taking up for this lady. You know what? Because I'm telling you.
Let's see what we got.
And,
We're at $594.7.
I'm at $594 right now.
okay. So we need a couple more. So let's all band together and let's do this, okay? Thank you guys for being on there and contributing, because I'll tell you what, even though you don't want to speak out, when you help somebody, even if it's not recognized, God knows what you did. Okay? So God knows, and He will bring that back to you tenfold. So God bless you, and thank you for helping her out. Oh God, there is
Tell Howard that account does not work.
Howard County Observer, he said that account did not work.
But what I can do is I can give me a second.
everybody be patient, because this is her first time without him doing this. Okay, everybody just be patient. And if you want to turn the page, go on. But this is serious. This is serious, people.
Thank you, Roger.
Oh, gosh, yes, Roger. Hey, thank you. Yeah, you rock, Roger. You do.
So what do I have
Yeah.
left?
Thank you.
For
You're
that.
awesome.
Tell Howard that
It's not funny, but it is funny to me because this is what I'm thinking about. He's not going to eat good at all. They're not going to feed him good.
No. Hey, you know what? Your feelings right now are an expression of gratitude, and you finally get an exhale because you've got a little bit of kind of comfortability here with people that support you, honey. Okay? So it's good to laugh. Laugh because you know what? When people support you, it's an amazing thing. It's an amazing thing. So deal with it, accept it, and appreciate it. And I mean, this is amazing. All these people on here. You know,
I know it, and I can't believe it, and I'm grateful.
we know you are, honey.
you tell James or Howard or whatever his name is
Hmm.
that the account he sent it to does not work and that I requested it from the right account.
He may have heard that. Howard County Observer, I think that's who it was. He said that one didn't work, but that he sent a request from the correct account.
Right? Hey, listen. Let's just meet over there, and I'll pay the rest of it. Okay?
Really?
Absolutely. I told you that a while ago. $200. I got it. So
I'll
let's meet
drive.
over there, and we'll get him out.
I'll
Okay?
be the driver because you are too worked up. Don't.
I love you, Miss Beth. I love you guys. Thank you.
Oh, honey. You're fine. I love you too.
I'm on my way. It might take me like 20 minutes to get there, but I'm on my way.
Okay, honey. Fine. I'm right here.
And I'm sure when he gets home, he'll send a big thank you to you guys as well. Yeah, Miss Beth, thank you for talking me into getting on here, because I didn't want to do it.
Well, I tell you what. We're going to go get him. We're going to video him getting out. And we're going to do that on YouTube.
I appreciate you, Miss Beth.
Oh, honey. I love you guys. You know?
All you guys that helped. Thank you, Renee. It's so good to see you, Tashana. Thank you.
Okay, listen. Let's go do this, okay?
Alrighty, I'll see you just
Okay,
a
I'm
short
gonna get
bit.
off here, and then when you get off here, you call me on my private number, okay?
Alrighty.
Tell Howard that he's going to get his money back. That
Okay.
I had to
there's
accept
another
it for it to request it and
again.
decline it.
Alrighty.
$30 on PayPal. Southern Girl, man, amazing.
I love you, Beth.
Oh, honey, I love you too.
I'll see you shortly.
Okay, honey.
Man, much love, guys. Thank you so much. And we'll probably see you here shortly. I'm sure Tim will get back on here. Peace out, and we will see you shortly.